So I had this idea to make strawberry swirl cornbread and dip it in honey butter and just eat it as a snack. And I found this cornbread recipe off of sallysbakingaddiction.com and whipped it up. It just looks and smells so good. I browned the butter. And then I have this strawberry puree that I made out of these leftover strawberries from the farmer's market. They were kind of woody and kind of tasteless, so I added some sugar and some lemon. They smell amazing. I'm just reducing this before I pour it into the batter, the cornbread batter. I'm just gonna let that cool a little while before I pour it into the batter. So I spread out the cornbread batter in a thin layer on the bottom of a 9 by 11 or so pan. I'm gonna add in the puree right now and then swirl it around. I'm just kind of hoping some of it'll bake off. And you can see I'm just swirling it around, letting a little bit of it seep into the layers of the cornbread. There's a pretty healthy layer on top, so I'm assuming that's gonna bake away and become kind of sticky. I'm just gonna keep doing this all the way across. Hopefully this works out. Just stirring it in. Kind of swirling it around. Maybe I put a little too much in, but I guess my hope is that it'll bake off. You can see some of it came. I swirled it quite a bit more, so here's how it looks before it goes in the oven. So here's how it turned out, actually really well. I just baked it for the recommended amount of time in the recipe, so whatever recipe you end up using, just mix it with the strawberry puree and it will just pretty much bake up the same. I stuck in this thing. You can see it just came out, well, it's because of the jam, but it came out clean in the batter side, so I know it's done. Okay, so I took it out of the big pan so it could cool and put it on a baking sheet, and then I just decided, well, it's a little gooey, so I put it back in the oven, just kind of while the oven was cooling down after I turned it off. And you can see it has significantly reduced, well, at least the strawberry puree has, and it's leaving these deep grooves in the cornbread, but the cornbread part is cooked. I bought this honey butter at Costco. I'm just going to melt a little bit of it up in the microwave and then pour it on top of one of the pieces of cornbread. And you can see on this little cornbread, it's like the crumb, and then the puree just makes it kind of gooey. Alright, here's the melted butter. Just gonna pour it on top there, let it get all in the grooves. Melted honey butter, that is. And dig in. See that? Tastes amazing.